Good morning, everybody. Whew. I have been slow at leveling. I think it's been 2 weeks and I think I've gained 1 level. And part of me was like, well, I should stop playing Final Fantasy 14 until I am the level I need to be to advance. But then I thought, well, if I do that, I might just fall off and stop playing Final Fantasy altogether. I don't want to do that. I want to make it all the way to Dawn Trail. And so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run dailies. Good morning, 10 days. And yeah, if anybody wants to join, they're welcome to. We'll just grind levels as much as we can. We'll do that on stream until we're good again. What am I doing? Just line up for MCQ. 6-minute wait time. That's not bad. And while we're waiting, we just like do our scratchers. And I should probably say hi. Good morning, everybody. I'm Old Man Sugarheart. Today we're playing Final Fantasy 14. Trying to win big in the scratchers while we try to grind levels. Oh dang, that was almost good. Oh hey. Would you like to party with me? We can do some dailies together. Nice. Oh shoot, we're in. Didn't even have time to do the 3rd scratcher. Castrum Meridianum? Haven't done this in so long. Going with a healer usually speeds things up. It sure does. And you know what? This is very comfy. I just kind of sit here and cook things. See, now being a black mage is actually kind of cozy. Especially when they're not dropping like any AoEs I need to step out of. I just sit here and cook. Alright, so which of these players is doing the MSQ? I think it's gotta be the warrior, right? He's dressed up in normal warrior job quest gear. I'd say the rest of us are too stylish, but I'm wearing like the random gear I've found lying on the floor. I haven't fully committed to like a black mage get up yet. I'm excited to though. Because now that you can wear cross-class gear, I can just put on whatever. It looked like he was shooting at me. There we go. Stand on the warrior, let him spin. Because my hunch is that the white mage has all the coolest robes. Like, I bet they've got like a nice classic hoodie. Ooh, that's an idea. I could level white mage just to get like the job quest hoodie. It's gotta be in there somewhere, right? Like the old Final Fantasy 1 hoodie. Like, that look is timeless. But hey, I want to give you a sincere thank you for teaming up with me. Like, I'm always super nervous that, like, if I mess up, everyone will be mad at me and I've got no way to, like, verify that they're not. But if I team up with a viewer, did he hit me? He hit me. Rude. You team up with a viewer, then, like, at least they know your deal. Like, if I wipe the party because I'm bad, everyone will be like, well, that's what we expected. That's one of the reasons why I chose the MSQ and not, like, one of the other roulettes. I don't think you can fail the MSQ these days. I think it's illegal. The other ones, I'm not so sure. These explosions are happening like right next to my toes. Whoop. Well, you can fail, but as long as the healer can cope, you're fine. Yeah. One of the reasons why, like, being the healer is the most stressful job to be. That's why we went ahead and did our healer run for Heaven's Ward before things got too hard. Oh no. How many bad guys are there? It looks like just 2. In which case, I should be doing my single target damage. Melt them down. Whoops. I performed suboptimally for like 1 second. Everyone noticed. Yeah, the thing's new, it's single pulling. Hey, I actually kind of love that. I remember the last time I played, I did dailies as a tank. Everyone would be like, you can pull more than that, we'll be fine. We were not fine. I remember pulling like a whole section of hallways in Stone Vigil. They told me I'd be okay. You're doing amazing? Your OC looks different from before? Did I change his hair? The hair is the same. I'm a black mage now. Whoop. But yeah, this is much easier than the ninja. I did feel like I was doing better as a ninja. At least with the amount of actions you do per second as a ninja. Take a scathe. Whoop. The first time I've ever used scathe in my life. Yay! Three of us gain levels. Now you remember I had a hat? Yeah! I went like cowboy for the ninja route, and I regret nothing. I thought ninja cowboy was a good look. Yeah, remember the old TV series Kung Fu? Had David Carradine in it. I don't either. I didn't watch it. I did have a chance to meet David Carradine once. I was at an anime convention for a video game tournament, and he was there signing photos. I heard he was very, very moody. I think he did not want to be there, and so I left him alone. You have no idea what that is? So David Carradine was Bill from Kill Bill. But like before that, the thing he was famous for was like a cult classic TV show called Kung Fu. There was something about snatching grasshoppers from his hand, or from his master's hand. It was a whole thing. But yeah, for the most part, he seemed pretty much done with everybody. Like, at the anime convention, they were explaining the rules. They're like, for this much, he'll sign something. For this much, he'll take a selfie with you. And then, like, he chimed in, and for this much, I'll kick you in the face. I think it kind of established early on that he wasn't in the mood for shenanigans. Which is a shame, because I was definitely in the mood for shenanigans. Like, I was gonna go get something shady from one of the shady stall vendors and get him to sign it. But I think he would have really kicked me in the head. He would have kicked me in the head for free. Diverting all power to the cannons. My lord was quite taken with you and the power you possess, the Echo. Naturally, I could not help but wonder something, only to discover that you're but another adventurer, no better than the rest. Yet in spite of this, the masses you hold you their champion and shower honors upon your head defies all reason. How is it that you could be such a thorn in our side? Wherever you appear, you leave havoc in your wake. You even slew Rehalan, one of our dudes. Well, I will not speculate. Truth be told, I couldn't care less how you've done these things. What matters to me is the fact that you've done them. If you're allowed to continue, you will eventually deprive me of all that I've toiled for. All that is mine by right. Who are you again? My minions. My comrades. You cannot have him. His dreams, his ambition, his body and soul, they're mine. Do you hear me? All mine. Okay. I will kill you, adventure. Only your death can bring me peace. I think like the little loading thing means it's an unskippable cutscene. Whew, I forgot she did all that. It's definitely a lot more forgiving than like the solo. What do you call them? Like the regular mission trials? There's a word for it. Like when we fought the lizard Mongolian. It's gonna land right on my head if I stand there. All MSQ dungeons are unskippable. Just so I'm clear, are MSQ dungeons only like Praetorium and things like that? Or do they include, like, I don't know, Tamtara Deepcroft? I think it is. Stop hitting me with things. Ma'am, just die. You're doing too much. Yeah. Just the last 3 ARR dungeons. Ah. No, it's happening all over again. Please, I cannot bear it. Don't take him away from me. My Lord Gaius. Bleh. Just the last 3 ARR dungeons. Okay. Another poor fool who craved Gaius's affection over all else. May her soul know rest. It's a miracle no harm has come to you, my friend. One for which I will happily give thanks. And thanks to your fine diversionary work, we've succeeded in bringing down the generator tower, and with it the Magitech field. The way to the Praetorium now lies open. The only problem is we can't reach it on foot. Nay, we need to take the Enterprise. I left her at the ceruleum processing plant. Now let's regroup there. This is it, old. The final confrontation awaits. This Praetorium and the Ultima weapon fight. Ah. Get a commendation. You did it. Chairman Meow. And we did it. All right. Hey, I think we gained 2 levels. That was really good. So let's see, we did MSQ. So now the big money is, I don't know, one of the alliance raids? Are you down for an alliance raid, or should we do leveling? Any strong opinions? I think the raid's probably worth more money, right? Any is fine. Okay. I think we should do a trial while we have, or sorry, if we do the raids early, then like maybe we'll have time to finish them. Let's see. Had bad luck on the scratchers today. Maybe I won the jumbo jackpot? Recently, I came really close. I was exactly one number off. I got like the lowest two numbers and the highest number. We have not drawn the numbers. What are my numbers this time? 7355 3636. Lovely. Can I wear better gear? Nope. You've only won the number one spot once? Isn't that really good? Like nearly impossible? Like I imagine most people, even if they play every week, don't get that. You've got like a 1 in 10,000 chance, right? Well, a 3 in 10,000 chance. You've been playing for 3 years now. I still believe it's very impressive. I could be wrong. Yeah, Sabotender Rod? Registratable mini things. I could get the giant turtle mount. I do like giant turtles. Or we just save up for 4 million just to like brag. Or Poker Colossus. Is that the big fluffy thing, I think? My kitties are making noise. I'd get a gambler trench coat. It's not a bad look for a black mage. What do gambler pants look like? Oh, those are classy. And of course there's the bunny stuff. What is Glade stuff? This is just like real basic. That's actually a nice look. That could have gone good with a ninja. Alright, so like right now, I think I'm saving for the blackjack. I mean, it's 4 million away. It's a pretty monocle. Yeah, shredder mask. You know, that's not a bad look either. For a black mage. Is that dyeable? It's not dyeable. A harbinger, huh? What's in the prize 3 slots? The Mado staff? Doesn't look like a tomato at all. Sun Guide's oil skin. For when you praise the sun a little too hard. Whoa. Those are some crazy shoulder pads. Now that's a look. Common manhandler's jerkin. Got Silver Wolf. Markswoman. Wonder what they look like. I like that outfit. Is that your white mage gear? I like it. I like the kind of tabard thing you've got going on. I mean, the only other thing I spend, or I thought I was spending GP on, was orange juice here. Now that I think about it, it looked like it was looking at my real wallet. That's Sage gear? Oh. Apparently, sages have fashion sense. So is that from like their job quest line? Or do they have class specific gear when you get high enough? Because I feel like I never find anything like specifically for ninja. It's always like, you know, scouting gear. Which could be for like ninja type Pokemon. Yeah, that's the job gear. It's the nicest gear I've seen. Like, I imagine eventually they're gonna give me like a black mage outfit. Maybe they already have. I've got the Pitassos. Oh, I've got that. Those are cool. They've given me the turtlenecks. Pretty basic gloves. I never actually had a chance to wear them. Those are some nice pants. They look like they're made out of metal. Wizard Krakows. It's the gear you're given when you pick up the class. Wow, they start you off looking amazing. That's a nice look too. Like, the best glamour I've come up with is for this. I really like the Kum staff. But like, this is what I put together with the things I had available at the moment. So I've got like a little dragon eye in there, I think. But that is a very nice stick. I kept the shirt kind of light and breezy. Roll waiting list number 4. Now, if you have a DPS and a healer in line for an alliance raid, does that reduce our chances of getting in? Because I imagine like what's keeping us tied up is the fact that like everyone's waiting for a healer, but all the DPS roles are filled up. What have you got for me? Ooh, better gear? Really? Give me the hoodie. I'll take the earrings too. It's a nice hood. Still shows off the beard. This one is actually crafting gear. When you say crafting gear, you have wandered off. I imagine you're doing holiday things? It is Easter. Is this where we hang out for papayas? You're at the market. I see. I'm just admiring all the Easter eggs. Every now and then I have to make like a traditional Pascha basket. My wife is, orthodox and takes it very, very seriously. And so, like, to be supportive, I will learn how to cook various Pascha things. One year, like, I was making, it's kind of like a jelly, except it's a nightmare, but it's supposed to represent the blood of Christ. It's like beets and horseradish juice. And it was one of the worst flavors I've ever had. And you can add sugar to make it like a little more tolerable. So this is the crafter gear. I mean, it looks good. But yeah, I added enough sugar to it so it was about the consistency of like jelly beans. Might even be the origin of jelly beans. Horseradish is a strong flavor to try and overpower with sugar. But it ended up being pink in the end, and nobody could tolerate it. But like you could feel all the sugar inside. You could feel it destroying your teeth. And you know, there were other things in there. Sausage, bacon, breads, a whole feast thing. Yesterday was actually a feast too. We're fasting for Lent, and so like I have to cook vegan every day. But the 25th is exactly 9 months before Christmas. And so it's kind of a holiday too. We're allowed to eat fish that day. And so I had some lovely salmon. It was great. I'm so tired of beans and rice. What I need to learn is how to make like an array of sauces so that every meal tastes different, even though it's all basically the same. Like, what bean are we eating today? What rice are we eating? It's awful. I made just like a basic curry the other day. And the kids naturally said it was the worst thing they've ever seen or tasted. I mean, really, it was hideous. That's true. That guy's got a good look. Is it rude for a streamer to spotlight random strangers like that? Possibly. I mean, I think I'm too small for anybody to notice. Sorry, if you bought a giant skull long staff, would I use it for a glam? No. I think I found my favorite staff. I think I'm all about the Kum Kum. Sugar check party chat. Yeah, I'm really bad at looking at party chat. But yeah, I've already found my favorite stick. Whenever I change classes, I look at whatever that glamour database is. What is it? Let me check real quick. The Eorzea collection. Yeah. Like, if you need glamour ideas, that seems to be the place to go. I bounce around there looking for, like, the right glamours. part of me wants to go like classic black mage. Like the blue with the yellow hat, maybe. I see you down there. Is that your black mage glamour? I like it. It's very gothic. You need to be like a little paler with like black lipstick. Go like the full Morticia Addams, you know? But still, looks lovely. Hello, ferret. I had to trade in the ferret you gave me as a black kitty. It seemed like it matched the class a little better. What is that? Oh, well, no, what is that? It's high tech. Looks like it's from Phantasy Star Online. Man, I really wish the new Phantasy Star Online was any good. I'm secretly a big fan of Phantasy Star Online Episode 3, even though it was way different from all the others. It was widely considered the most hated one. But it was a really fun card game. And climb on top of the eggs? Wow. Can't. You can just be one with the eggs. Can I make my head an egg? I'm not tall enough. That's a decent look. Oh. Egghead. Endwalker Black Mage BIS weapon. Bismarck? Some endgame rating stuff I don't understand. And laying an egg. Oop. BIS is best in slot. Oh. I've heard the expression before. But to get like best in slot, doesn't that mean you probably had to do like the highest possible content? Am I standing before like one of the best Final Fantasy 14 gamers that's ever lived? Yes, I thought so. Not even. I don't know, it gets weird when you get into like the highest level content. I know in like World of Warcraft you basically have to use mods to contend. And so like at some point, do the mods make it so easy that like you can hardly consider yourself better than the average player? You're just somebody who's better equipped. with mods that tell you where to stand or maximize your rotations. I don't know. You worked really hard to get it. I believe it. That's a cool outfit. Looks like, I would say Kingdom Hearts. I forget what you call the collection of like people wearing black, but this is what I imagine their boss would wear. There are mods, but you don't use them? Fair enough. I know you can get in trouble for using them if they ever catch you using them. That's a good look too. That's about as good as you can look for like Heaven's Ward content, right? You've got like the medieval stripes. Yeah, you don't stream. And that's an ARR glam. It's from the Crystal Tower. Oh. That's where I imagine we'll end up in 25 minutes, apparently. I think we may never register for like alliance raids ever again. Oh, and now you've got the Power Ranger gear. That's from the Golden Saucer, right? That's what the full set looks like. Or where have I seen Power Ranger gear before? I feel like there's another place, maybe an Endwalker. I mean, maybe there's some spoilers in there, but I'm pretty sure we go to outer space at some point. I'm looking for the moon. I think that's been spoiled for everybody. I don't know the context or why we'd go there. We have seen cutscenes where, like, what do you call them? Asians were just kind of chilling on the moon for no reason. That's a healer glam. Oh. Pretty bad time for an NAQ. Hope I get lucky. Yeah. Though last week we were on Materia, which would have been the Oceanic queue, and we didn't have any luck there either. I think we were in the queue for possibly over an hour. Maybe we should abandon it and start doing like the trials. You were asking if I'm okay with no context spoilers. Yeah. I'm okay with spoilers. It was kind of like a decision I made when I was a streamer. Like, I don't share the chat on screen, so if it's super spoilery, I just won't read it out loud. Or I'll try not to. That's a good look. And you used all your glamours, haven't you? Yeah, I really like this one. Man, you make me want to be a white mage. They've got the best style. Yeah, Oceania is empty. He did. We could hop over to Behemoth. I think those do okay. That's a cool cyberpunk outfit. Can I get more details on what's going on here? Roll waiting list number 4. Now, does that mean they're like full sets of raids before we get in? Because that number has not changed. You tried queuing for PvP and this time on Matthias before and had a 2-hour queue before you gave up. No promises. And my stream's only 2 hours. Like I'm in the sunk cost fallacy right now. Oh, late waiting list number 4. That means there's only 3 DPS in queue before me. And what are we waiting for? Tanks, maybe? You're number 2 in healer queue. Gotcha. I need to understand the science of the queuing system before I do this again. Because I assume the raids are the biggest XP, but if you have to wait this long, I'd be better off doing solo dungeons. I think a solo dungeon is worth about a level. That's a good look. The Dark Knight is like the class I forget exists the most. Though I'm pretty sure it is like the one you're supposed to choose for Shadowbringers. From what I hear, there's like the main theme of Shadowbringers is like light versus dark. So if you're gonna get thematic with it, you gotta go Dark Knight, Black Mage, White Mage, or like Paladin. I think Paladin would probably be the my go-to. But yeah. I've already run a tank. I've already done a healer. And so that just leaves Black Mage for me. The Samurai look is nice. I do regret going Ninja. Like, the Ninja felt like a lot more work than it was worth. I think if I could do it again, I might have gone Monk. Like, Samurai was the obvious one, so we had to skip that. It depends on the server time and day you queue. It has been truth, we can play whatever. Yeah. Ooh, Reaper, I forgot about Reapers. Is that a chainsaw? Look out, kitty. You're too close. There we go. That is a cool look. Is this your Ruby cosplay? And we're back to Phantasy Star Online with the Photon Scythe. Oh, what was that? There was a special scythe in that game. It's called like Soul Eater. And it made a robot go crazy. There was a whole story arc for it. And you've gotten Gunbreaker. I'm thinking of going Machinist for Endwalker. Do you think that's a good choice? Because Endwalker is probably the expansion I know the least about. And so, like, I have no idea what class you should play for Endwalker. But we've done our melee physical DPS. Doing ranged magical DPS. And so, in Endwalker... Whoa. Lasers. And so, like, the only thing I'm missing is, like, ranged physical DPS. Which I think is just Bard, Dancer, and Machinist. And so if I had to choose one of those for Endwalker, even though Dancer is probably my favorite class, I think I'd have to go Machinist. Not that I wouldn't look good in a string bikini, you know, to be a dancer. But my hunch is that Endwalker gets a little more high-tech. I'm basing that on, like, nothing really. Just that, like... I see people in high-tech gear, yourself included. And like, it's gotta come from somewhere, right? Although it does seem like one of the things you can turn in tombstones for, so maybe it's just like random grindy stuffs. So that's all your plates, all your glams. Yeah, Dynamite Miss is empty at the best of times. And the best queue on NA is afternoon to evening, New York time on Crystal or 8th or Data Center. As a tank, you usually get an instant queue there. Yeah, we've done... Oh, hey, I'm number 3. The numbers went down. If that meant a raid popped, did you suddenly become number 1? What does that mean for us? Like, I imagine if I'm number 3 in the role waiting list number, am I behind 3 sets of DPS? Or someone gave up. That makes sense. But yeah, if I step aside for a second, do some Googling. Is there a place I can check for queue times? There's gotta be like a tool. I'm not finding it. Alright, that's something I should look for in my own time, I imagine. I'm about ready to give up. Alright, so we waited 40 minutes. That's enough wait time. Let's try... Yeah, I can only select one. I can't queue up for like whatever we get. I kind of thought we'd pop instantly for this one. Alright, so leveling is instant pop. With healer. Okay. Oh, you're gonna switch to a tank? It has gotten longer. Well, that's just rude. Okay. Switch to a healer and let's try leveling. We'll see if we can get the instant pop. There we go. Yay! We made somebody's day, I'm sure. Oh no, I've completely forgotten this one. Oh, we can get something done before school, right? I'm just trying to like level up as fast and efficiently as possible. But with like the queue times at 4 to 6 a.m., maybe I'd be better off doing Palace of the Dead. Oh, this is a cool one? I'm trying to remember it. This isn't Ozzy Sly, is it? Wicked mortals, I shall melt your flesh and turn your bones to ash. Okay. Everyone's not waiting for me, are they? I just kind of assumed that, like, somebody's watching the cutscenes. Oh. I remember what it looks like now. The Airy, yeah. Oh, I can do ley lines now. Oh, he ran away. Welp. I guess that is the nature of ley lines. He's going up all the way. Is he? Yeah, he's getting their attention. My ley lines. Alright, and now the skill of the black mage is just to stand here and try not to move too much. Right? Are my ley lines gone already? I thought they lasted a lot longer than that. Maybe I did something that got rid of them. But ley lines aren't that short, are they? Look at me, I'm casting Scathe, I'm helping. Oh god. Need to target somebody slightly more central. Don't let me drive the pace. Into the safety bubble. I assume the bubble we're in is a white mage thing? It is a very pretty bubble. Yeah, damage reduce. Nice. Oop. That one was on me. Alright, trying to understand the ley lines. If it just boosts my raw damage, I should turn it on right before I go into fire mode. It doesn't seem to last very long. I'm gonna stay out of the mist, I think. These gases rotating? Woo! Level 56. Alright, so far we've gained 3 levels. And if we didn't waste 40 minutes in the raid queue, we probably could have gained like 3 more. Don't mind me. Just doing dice rolls. Whoop. Yeah, I remember this place. If I remember, the swarm gets pretty big. May have actually died here at one point. Like, if you don't take those guys down quickly enough. Like, they die in one hit. And it feels like a dumb place to die, but I think I did die there 100 years ago. Honestly, this part for us might have been over a year ago. Oop. Melee lines. I was out of range. I mean, it looks like we stay away from each other. I cook you again. And it takes like 2 rotations, give or take, for my mana font to come back. I'm learning. I'll be an acceptable black mage one of these days. Thank you for saving my life. Put on something called Mana Ward. Not sure what it is, but I imagine it's a damage reduction. Like to thank everybody there for saving my life. That's fine, I'll just be up here. You guys got it. Whew. GG's, everybody. I've unlocked new black mage abilities that I really need to learn. Am I doing? Passing on that. I don't need a skirt. I don't necessarily need a drain slife. Alright. That went well. Yeah, I think we have time for one more. Sign up for trials? Ah, heart hands. Let's see, we made 3 levels. Assuming we get a level in this trial, which we should, I'll be at least 4. And if I was playing alone, get almost a level for each dungeon, which would take like about 30 minutes if I did like the highest level dungeon. So this is coming out to about the same level of experience points. I wonder, like, what rate I would gain levels in the Palace of the Dead. I feel like it's very slow, right? You get like 1 level for the Palace of the Dead, and it takes 2 hours. GG's, thank you. This is kind of my least favorite part of the game, but at the same time, I know it's necessary. Because if you don't give a reason for people to like queue up for random dungeons, then no one would ever play the game with the new guys. Like all the little sprouts who want to do like their quest and experience the story. Like they need to queue up with somebody. But at the same time, I just wish it like leveled you a little bit faster. Like I've thought about like buying max level. I forget how much it costs, like 20 bucks to like skip leveling. But I want to do all the job quests. And so I don't think there's an option, or I don't know of an option, where you can do the job quests and be and be power leveled. Do I have leveling earnings? Earrings? Do I have leveling earrings? I don't think so. Might have a leveling hat. Where's my onion helmet? Did I convert it into glamour and then never have it again? So like if I run to the marketplace, did I pre-order any of the expansions? Never pre-ordered an expansion. You get leveling earrings when you pre-order. I did get the collector's edition of this before. I pre-ordered this game as a whole 8,000 years ago. I got the collector's edition. Came in a shiny box. So many earrings. GP plus 25. Oh, crafting stuff. And then there's just like some fashion accessories. Earrings of the Sea Folk. I mean, you can always replay the job quest from the New Game Plus thing. Can you? So, like, how is the New Game Plus thing? To get them, you have to pre-order. Yeah, the fancy earrings. But this New Game Plus thing, how does that work? So, like, I buy my, like, fast pass. I turn into Black Mage level probably 90 or 100. That would be ridiculous. I'm pretty sure I don't want to be that high level. But then I go talk to the thaumaturge guy, and he says, hey, you want to do it again? We can give that a little test right now. Nyom. In the name of science. What about you, Kokabuki? Or Kokobaha? Kokobigo? So New Game Plus is something you do. It's probably an account level thing you do. New Game Plus, there it is. This command is unavailable at this time. Replay your favorite quests at your current level. It resets the quest, but you don't get XP or levels. I see. You know that you unlock it in Vesper Bay, and it lets you reset progression of certain quests. But you don't get EXP or items. Okay, okay. The Vesper Bay. For the earrings, you can also just plain old buy them from the store. They give a 30% EXP bonus under level 80. That is huge. That I might do. Now you're the glamour lady, right? Yeah. Ollie, yada 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 yada. Wistful Whitebeard. Now this is a guy. Nothing like staring out at the sea to bring an old man back to his glory days. The good old times when his whole life still lay ahead of him and the greatest adventures were yet to be. This has got to be the guy, right? Yeah. Don't you know better than to sneak up on your elders like that, youngin'? Are you trying to send me to an early grave? Well, not early as such. But don't tell me, I can see it from the look of you. You're an adventurer. And an accomplished one at that, yeah? Aye, you may not be the graybeard I am, but I reckon you have a memory or two you'd be keen on remembering. So what say you join me for a while before you return to the road? After all, some reflecting on the past can be just what you need to discover the path you'd forge into the future. Wait, was that it? I now have access to New Game Plus. Allows me to relive the adventures of your past by replaying previous quests and your current character data. Replay old quests, new playing quests, open the interface under duty, and then select the chapter you wish to experience anew. Please note that special rules and conditions will apply when replaying quests with the New Game Plus. For detailed information, please review the help desk in the New Game Plus menu. Interesting. Adventure Supply Kit. Account-wide, $10 US comes with the EXP earrings. Ooh. Might die from this, but here's the link. You don't have to put the link in there. There's a Discord link in the description of the YouTube video. And so if you're worried about getting like account banned. Oh, what am I doing? I'm drinking orange juice is what I'm doing. Like, you can post it in my Discord or shoot me a message directly. Wind Up Tifa. I didn't know she was here. Tifa's one of my favorite Final Fantasy characters. Like, I just really like the cut of her jib. I like anybody who punches things. Hi. Who's this? Howdy. Dances sprightly. I think I have a dance too. I do know the bee's knees. I saw you take that picture when I turned around. Had to get that glorious old man booty. Now hang on for a second. Are you watching the stream? What kind of emotes do I know? I know joy. And I can photograph too. She's waving by. If you are watching the stream, we can party up and you can join us for a trial. And she's gone. Or she's coming back. Or maybe she's not. She's got her own little sprout friends. She's playing with her friends. Or is she? Invite. Player is already in another party. Whoop. See, you've got a friend tank here. Nice. New adventure returner and mentor party members will now receive bonus XP. What? Wait, what happened? Did I get that for emoting at a sprout? I see. You have the blackjack. So this is the mount I'm thinking of getting. It must be in here somewhere, right? Trying to angle the camera so I can see you inside of there. But nah. You're well hidden. But like, how did I get this? Receiving a mentor, new adventure, returning party bonus. I'm quite confused. And now what's this? And where did you get that? You have mentor. Okay, so do I get a bonus from you being a mentor? Nice. Well, that's rad. Well, thank you for being a mentor. Let's see. Where's my recommended job? Serious Trench? No, that's the new one. Accounting plan? Level 54. So as it stands right now, I could do 2 job quests. It's not nearly enough. Okay. But I'll buy the EXP earrings. So I can raise the EXP by 30%. Would be nice to cut like the grind time by a third. Well, that's a cool one too. I've never stopped being a sprout. When does the sprout go away? Is it at the end of Shadowbringers? My entire life I've been a sprout. I know there's like some like point in the main story where it goes away, but I'm not sure when. It's the end of Endwalker since Dawn Trail came out. Ah. Just kind of doomed to the 250 hours of sprouthood, huh? That's cool. Is that from the Fall Guys thing? It's very Fall Guys colored. Like if I had to guess. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Plan for next week. Maybe we move to a more populated server, so queue times will be lower. We'll try like Behemoth. I'll buy the EXP earrings. And we will try to figure out like this max grind. That guy looks familiar. It's not the beetle bot we saw at the end of Heaven's Ward, is it? I like the robot head tilt. It's Omega, yeah. Maybe that is the beetle we saw. What do you think, kitty? It's hard for me to remember the story and all that's happened. There was just so much of it. And the TV, I remember the TV. Like the video game nerd from Willy Wonka. You got TV'd. I gotta say, in the chocolate factory, I'm probably going down in room 1. Like, if I had to guess, if I was being honest with myself, like, I don't think I'm drowning in the chocolate, but, like, I'm definitely taking a bite out of, like, an unstable tree. If I had to figure, like, when I'm going out in the chocolate factory. But if I can get through, like, you know, the gluttony room with my chubby sweet tooth having ability, I think I could do the rest. Like, I would just follow the rules. But, like, I'm pretty sure the rules in number 1 is, like, knock yourself out, right? You don't mind waiting? Well, I imagine it's bad content for anybody watching the stream. That's why I keep rambling about anything that pops into my mind. But yeah, I'm not spoiled enough to get caught by the geese or the squirrels, depending on which Wonka you're looking at. And what happened to the other one? The other one was kind of messed up. It was just like the author of Willy Wonka just hated people who chew gum for some reason. Like, I'm pretty sure chewing gum isn't a sin. But man, they sure treated it like it they're just like, you know, gluttony's bad, being spoiled is bad. What I'm trying to think of the specific attitude problem like the video game guy had. He was just an ass. Like, he deserved to go. But then, like, Violet, her thing was, like, she chewed a lot of gum. I guess maybe she was Pride. She was the one who was like world record holder, right? But don't I have to take the kids to school? Hey, come to think of it, why didn't my alarm go off? Did my alarm go off? Weird. Oop. Ow, kitty. I mean, it is spring break. I don't actually have to take the kids to school. They haven't woken up yet. And we're so close. I'm number 1 in the wait list. I just want to get like one more in. I've got the time. Your chocobo's looking a little, I don't know, haunted? Didn't know we were in spring break? Yeah. I remember one time there was an intern a friend was working with, and summer was getting close, and he was getting progressively more annoyed. And finally he asked one of his coworkers, like, when's our spring break? Like, it's almost summer. It was his first job ever. Never worked a day in his life. It was so sad. To have to explain to him, like, you never get breaks again, buddy. Welcome to the real world we all suffer. You gotta go, have a good time leveling. Thank you. Thanks for hanging out with us. Bye, LKS Mobile. Oh, the bed is nice. How do you sleep? Are those folded arms? Can't get the camera right. Hang on. I need the aerial view. Oh, you've got like the knee up. I was like, where'd your foot go? Are the eyes closed? I can't get close enough to tell. Nope. Sleeping with your eyes open. I tend to go like full mummy when I sleep. You know, cross the arms over the chest. Legs straight out. That's normal, right? That's how normal people sleep. In the car. I do recall seeing the car. This is like the Final Fantasy 15 promotional car, right? I just remember them driving around in a car. I don't know if this is that car. Like, I've stopped paying attention to the Final Fantasies that have been coming out. They keep drifting away from, like, turn-based combat. And I don't like that. I like the classic Final Fantasies. And so, like, as far as RPGs go, if I wanted to play Final Fantasy, I'd probably play Octopath Traveler instead. I heard Octopath Traveler 0 was really good. When you don't know when to park your car, or where to park your car. That is cool. That's way cooler than the tank. And you got grabbers? They're going for the honk honks? Can't be doing that. That's sexual harassment. But oh, that is cool. That might be my favorite mount. Did you go inside the tank when you started flying? Because I could have swore I saw your head sticking out when you were on the ground. I'll have to review the tapes. Yeah. It's Pigeon. Or Pitagon. I see you, Sproutin'. I think she's looking for people playing hide and seek. It shoots lasers. But I can't see it for some reason. Oh, man. I mean, there's like a... Is that system configuration? Display settings. Scales the UI for better viewing. Well, if it only scales, it doesn't actually improve the content. There's something, some kind of setting. It's like display like everybody else's things. See everybody's shadows. See everybody's movement physics. Others? Screenshots, AFKs. It doesn't matter. I'm pretty sure I have it turned on so I can see like all the effects that everybody does. I think it just makes for a prettier show. You're on PC, so you just leave it all on? Yeah. Well, like... Is it Holy, the white mage spell that blows up the entire screen? Like, there's legitimate reasons to, like, turn off other players' effects. And if, like, somebody set out to, like, fill my screen with explosions, like, they can do that. But, like, I'm a small enough streamer, I don't have to worry. Right, kitty? Never been up here. It's less exciting than I thought. I'm trying to remember when people get flying mounts. I want to say it's like towards the end of ARR. There we go. a magical flying alpaca. Are you an alpaca? Not quite. You're something different. Alpacas don't have that much neck floof, I don't think. You posted a screenshot in the Discord. Oh, that is a cool laser. It's a Final Fantasy alpaca. Very fluffy. There we go. And you have a lovely gorilla. Some pretty impressive fangs on that gorilla. Wait, how did I stop sitting? I don't think I moved. Alright, but for real though, 100 people versus a gorilla. I would bet on the 100 people. Like, maybe if it was not like 100 random people, if it was like 100 volunteers, like people who believed they could take a gorilla, I think it could happen. Hello, crab. And they do have to understand that they are going to die. Probably most of them. I mean, if I was in there, I could probably take 100 gorillas. Well, that's adorable. I don't know what that is. Is that a special Halloween mount that nobody can ever get again? Do I have any other mounts? Got chocobos, Magitech armor, all the basics. I could check the mailbox. I think I left all the promotional things I got in there. Was from a Halloween event. You can get it, but you gotta pay for it at the store. Yeah. There was a beard in the store that I could buy, and you must be a Valentine's Goobo. Lovely. Trying to think of what the rarest mount was. There was one for like doing like 2 years of straight like mentor roulettes. It's like a pterodactyl or something. Where you have to like do mentor roulettes like it's your job. For like 2 straight years. It's 2,000 roulettes. I mean, seeing my own queue times, I could see that taking a while. You're at 545 out of 2,000. You've been playing for 3 years. Now that's interesting. Feel like I've seen that before. Are those guys in Final Fantasy VI? I could see like an airship battle on Setzer's airship, fighting against one of those. Only did Mentor in the last year, and you've taken a break these last 4 months since Christmas. Oh. Hey! Trials have 2 parties of people? It feels like it's been so long. The Bowl of Embers hard. I'm mildly concerned about this. As an experiment, I think, unlock the extremes. So I could, like, do the Chloe's nonsense. Alright. I think this might be an easier one. Ow. I can't remember though. Focus on the nails when they spawn. Yeah. I remember that much. We waited 40 minutes for this? Oh, I'm just on fire. It's my bad, standing in stupid places. Woo! Well, it's not extreme, so we're fine. Yeah. I wanted to do like the Wondrous Tales as like an attempt. Do I want to need that? I'll read it. You know what? Ace. That was some good tanking. But yeah, I did like the Wondrous Tales thing for an attempt to like level up that way. Because I could switch to ninja and like solo untethered queue and like power through a bunch of dungeons and then switch to black mage before I turned it in. It didn't seem worth it. Like I got some XP, but it was a lot of effort. I think like solo dungeoning was just better. Wondrous Tales is a good way to get XP. It's like one of them. Like it really seems like Duty Roulette, 100% the best, then highest level solo dungeoning, second best, and then probably Wondrous Tales, and then probably Palace of the Dead. It's half a level each turn in. Yeah, something like that. But in terms of like time for XP, I'd say it's probably like the third. Hey, kitty, what are you doing? You are a cute kitty. But in any case, thank you for partying with me. And thanks to everybody who stuck around and watched, even though like we didn't do any story. I think next week might be more of the same. Yeah, we grind some more levels. Maybe we try to do it a little smarter. I'll get the pretty earrings that help us out. And we'll do what we can. You are a kitty. But for now, thank you so much. If you stick around, we will try to find somebody to raid. One of our followers recommended another streamer, but she is not on right now. Is anybody doing anything? The Rabbit Hall, some Bitcraft Online. Some Satisfactory is pretty cool. Raid Satisfactory. That was a fun game. Wait, how many viewers do I have? I've got none. Never mind. I'm just gonna let you guys go do your own thing then. Thanks again for watching, everybody. I had a great time. Bye-bye.